That's how I reconcile on a weekly, monthly basis. I'm Garrett Weldon, and this is my channel where we talk about personal finance and what I'm learning in business. Today we're going to go deep dive into how to reconcile your budget on the Goodbudget system. The piece of budgeting that will just pull at you and gnaw at you because it takes time to do. It takes time to reconcile your actual expenses with your budget. And the one thing Goodbudget doesn't do is sync your credit card and sync your bank accounts. So it is a manual process. The two things I have pulled up here on this side is my Goodbudget on the account tab, and over here you will see my phone. This is the system I do. On my phone, I pull up the current credit card that I'm gonna reconcile, and on Goodbudgets, I pull up the current account. So you can see my last purchases that are within this account, 572 is found here, 572, and the payment I made of 655.61 and 655.61. So what I then do is add in each of these transactions into the Goodbudget platform and system. This for sure can be done at the point of sale, but for the purposes of this video, I wanted to show what it would look like if you didn't put anything in for an entire week and you were coming back to reconcile it against the expenses and the transactions that you had done. So the first things first, I see this transaction right here. Come in, add transaction. That was on November 2nd. Target, 2387. Food, yes, capital one, save. And then I move to this transaction. Add transaction. Smith's, 589, food, yes, save. Now you'll see these two transactions. Here, put this one, that was already in, that was our payment. So moving to this one, 145, the fourth, Smith's, 3, food, and I keep going through this entire process. Until we can see that it's reconciled by the total here in my accounts is the same that is due on my credit card. The next account that is super important to reconcile on a frequent basis is your checking account. Again, all of these transactions can be done at point of sale, but it's in my checking account that I have certain bills automatically withdraw, whether that's city, power, a few bill pays. So I like to assure that I'm in the checking account at least on a weekly basis to assure that the family budget is updated within Goodbudget. Over here in the checking account, I will push on my checking account tab to be uploaded in Goodbudget, and here is my checking account pulled up on my phone. So you can see I just go through on a transaction by transaction basis. That one's added, that one's added, that one's added, and November 2nd, so my ID theft protection, that has not been added, so I'll start there. This bill pay hasn't been added. That $40 is paying off the REI credit card. That $655.61 was the Capital One. And so now we're starting here. I need to add in a few other things. And here is income. So we're going to come in, add transaction income, change the date. Home Depot, 318.61. We'll put that in the checking account. And that will just go in unallocated in preparation to be budgeted next month, so in December. And with that, you can see my total in my checking should now match there. The next question that often comes up is, since you've reconciled everything, do you need to do anything with the amount in the credit card? Do you need to pay it off within Goodbudget? No, you only need to pay it off when you actually pay off your credit card. Because when you're using Goodbudget, the accurate representation of where you are within your monthly budget, as long as everything is reconciled, is your envelopes. Because the credit card money has already been pulled out of your envelopes, and your checking account money is allocated in different envelopes. So the envelopes are the true reality of where and what money you have, since the money in your credit card is already spent and it's pulled out of your envelopes, but it hasn't been transferred from your MACU checking. It's that simple. Really, it takes on a weekly basis no more than 5 to 10 minutes to assure your accounts are reconciled, and that as a household, all the envelopes are updated so that when you're out buying things, having transactions, both you and your spouse and your family can be on the same page of where you are in terms of your budget. And while you're here on my channel, I've picked out a couple more videos for you to watch. Consider watching them if this type of information is helpful. Please consider subscribing below. And that's it.